Alright, I'm back. I was just giving myself traps. Okay, so for this part, I'm going to be building the north amplifier. Okay, so I started with 100, 200, 125, 500, 15, 15, 50, 25, 31. Okay, I need to make this one. Go. So I'll try to make this quick because I don't want to make a long video, and also it's kind of late. So this time let's start off with the ceilings right up here in this mountain. So as you can see, I can't remember if I changed it in the video or not, but originally I had it out of wood, but I switched it to metal. That's not necessary. On my main one I had it out of wood, just tier 3 wood, and it worked out fine. So first, let's go to this one. Okay, ceiling. This one, tire traps. So it should be, what is it, 3x4? You don't need traps on the last one. It should be just right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 9. Just like that. 9 tire traps up here. Okay. You don't need any of those, so it's just kind of an anchor point I'm connecting right here. You could though if you want to place traps right there. I wouldn't though. Now right here, on my main account, actually turns out I actually extended this all the way over here. It had broadsides on it, but you don't need that. So on these ones, the ones that are connected to this huge larva shield, you're gonna place just one tile of ceiling electric field. Okay. And now, actually this time, these builds I'll do it by section. So stuck on these walls, or just any trap you want. That's a wall trap. I would either do these broadsides or the wall darts, but it's whatever you want. The wall dynamos may not have that. Like I think wall dynamos only go one tile out. I mean. I don't know if, shoot, I can't remember how close they got to these walls. Like I don't know if they walk right next to them or anything. I know they do have to jump down here or walk over here, so they do trigger these. But yeah, pretty simple. Ceiling electric fields, 9 turret traps, broadsides, and you don't need any of these. In fact, I don't even have this thing right here built on my main account either. And it didn't stop him from dropping around, so if you're up here, you go straight from this landmark right here. You drop down. This is where the husks drop down. So once again, you don't. Okay, so you don't need a. You could place a 4 trap right here. I'm mostly doing it just so I can connect it. But I'm gonna do all specs on this one. Actually no. Smashes do, if they spawn up here, smashes do like to go around this way. So, where's that thing at? Sound wall? No. Oh man, I got rid of all my sound. What do you call them? These thingies, the sound lights. So I'm gonna make some. I'll make 4. I don't know what perks I have on these. Oh, these are decent perks, blue perks. Let me make one more. Oh man, I meant to make 5 or whatever. So I would place a sound light right here. Or what? Fucking blinding lights or whatever they're called. Wall lights. Excuse me. Wall dynamo right here. I'll put one up here just in case. And then wall dynamo on this one. And then switch it to broadsides on this one. Then as they jump down, once again broadsides. On the ones where they can bounce. Where's it? Wall dynamo right here. Now I don't have any. I got rid of my dart trap, so I don't have it. But if you do have it, place it on this one. I'm not sure if the... I can't remember how far this you have to be for the broadside to get triggered, but I'm just gonna place it. Yeah, might as well. But yeah. So jump down here. This light stuns them, or it should stun them. I don't think. Yeah, it should stun them. But once they made it down here, though, don't bother putting any stunning chips right there, unless you don't put chips right here and leave it open. I guess that could be a way to counteract this. Instead of putting so many chips at the spawn, you wait till they get to a certain point and then stun them. But I don't know. That's probably going to be hard. But yeah, so you can't place a trap right here, by the way, or ceiling. So the only ceiling you can place is right by the end. And I would probably do... Oh man, I know what I forgot. I forgot my sappers. Alright, let me leave in my second and count them. And I'll go upgrade them real quick. So, place a ceiling zapper right here. I just don't have it on me. And on this one where they drop down, you place a ceiling electric field. Just like that. Alright, so walk here, drop down, walk 2 tiles, and then drop down here. This is where I would use like heavy damage traps, because I know smashes do like to come around here. Or at least last time I ran this endurance, this is where they like to come around here, this way. Okay. So before we jump down there, let's go do the other spawn. But first, let's work our way down. So they do jump down here, and what I like to do right here, oops, no, put broadsides. Alright, give me like 1 minute while I upgrade this. Trap, where's that? Alright, make sure you have it on energy. Or you can keep it on nature too. You can have one for nature, one for energy. I just feel like energy is better. So actually this gives me a chance to what do you call it? Change the perks on it. So I'm gonna do a crit rating, crit damage. Oh, double crit rating, 1 reload, 1 durability. Okay, so 1 durability, 1 reload, 1 crit damage, and 2 crit ratings. I should probably put 2 crit damages instead, because for this trap's gonna be used mainly against smashers. Because this is a lot of damage. But okay, let me load back in. Okay, sorry. So broadside here. Floor launcher. Floor launcher. Wall dynamo. Oops. 2 broadsides. Just like that. Then at this point you should be all the way down here. Excuse me. Then from right here, it's again alternating. So this one gets attacked a lot by lobbers. So on this part down here, you might not need that much, like that many damage traps, or like just traps at all. But from right here, we put just broadsides everywhere. Just like that. Oh, some lag. Okay. I'll be fast, but... Okay, so for ceiling zappers, I'm gonna give myself like 25. I'm gonna give myself 50, screw it. I'm gonna try using these again. I sold the schematic, or recycled it, or reset it, whatever. Cause I didn't feel like they were doing this. Like, they weren't that necessary. But I can't remember what amplifier it was, but I know I put a spot for seeing zappers. But anyway, let's get back here. So we're by this ramp on the north side. So they come up here. Put on force spike, regular spike. Put on force spike, spike, wooden spike. Is alternating, and on the walls everywhere broadsides. So like I said, if you want to save on traps or materials, you don't need that many traps. I'm gonna put a sound wall right here actually. This is the entrance, and then I'm only gonna put one wall dynamo. If you have low durability, consider putting two. And I'll put one right here, but maybe a gas trap right here too. But yeah. I don't think there's a spawn up here, so I wouldn't worry about these traps right here. Or even if there is, it's probably not a big one, and this should kill it. And they'll want to go this way either way, but yeah. So if you don't want to waste too many traps, oh man, I don't know if I should. Screw it. I'm not risking it. So if you're confident this is gonna work, obviously you should save, like, spare some traps. But yeah, ceiling, or gas trap, that's what I meant. And then up here, ceiling electric field. I'll get to. Oh, I can't even fucking talk anymore. I'll get to that in a second, sorry. So I wouldn't worry about that. So right here, since this is the spawn, the tire, like knocking them down should work. Knocking them down the ramp, I mean. And then right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The spawn should be right here. You shouldn't have that. This is right here as an anchor point. So you shouldn't have to worry about placing traps right there. Or at least I don't think there's a spawn up there. But anyway, let me make sure I didn't forget anything. So if you want to place the traps there, I wouldn't do it, because I think actually the spawn is right above it. Yeah. So I don't think there's a spawn right here, but let's see. Okay, this little room right, it's not really a room, but in case anything beats on that wall and they try to jump down here, I'll put one trap. I'll put a force spike. Actually, I'll put two. And a ceiling electric field. Or this one. Hold on, I'm stupid. Just like that. Just. There's not a high chance of them getting down here, but just in case. Alright, now let's go back here. So, by this river, you have four walls right here that you can place traps on. Once again, if you don't want to waste too many materials, you can like skip out whatever you don't think you're needing. So I'll put one on each side, and then two right here. Now back here, just so they don't beat on this, is it a wall dynamo? Okay. So we should be by the top of the river right now, or where it's flat. So from here, just before we forget, from right here I would use ceiling zapper. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wouldn't place any right here, because I think from right here, like if they spawn right here, they should already be walking like at an angle towards here. But you can if you want to put traps right there. But yeah, so it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna put one more right here. 7 ceiling electric fields. And more up here. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's it. Now, I would place a trap right here, a wall dynamo. Just in case they try to beat through this and try to go up there. Actually, just to play it safe, I'll use 3 dynamos. 1, the one I already placed on there. 2, and then 3. So 1, 2, 3. I hope that should be enough. Trying to think. I'll put a gas trap somewhere, or this is the perfect spot for this. So, like I said, whenever I built this, the only thing that ever went up here, like I built this whole trap tunnel, the only thing that went up here was smashers. because smashes are weird. But actually, they're all weird. But just in case that does happen, if the smasher beats this, I'm gonna put a ceiling zapper right here, and one right here if I can get to it. That should be enough just to at least kind of slow him down. But all right, now this is what I call the meat grinder. This is basically the body of this trap tunnel. So right here, you probably can't afford to just like skip out on the traps. So I'm gonna play it. Okay, so since I don't have the wall darts, what I would have done is put a wall dart here. Wall dynamos here. I think actually they can shoot over it, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, just an FYI. Here, here, and then wall dynamo on this one. And I think by this point they're already done getting hit. Like they already been hit by five traps, so I'll stick with dynamos. Actually, what you could have done, it's probably too late now if you're placing the traps with me, like building with me. What you could have done is actually not place a lot of traps right here, or at least traps with any effect. Like no wall dynamos, none of that. And then once they get down here, you put a sound trap. But I don't know if that'll work. Just throwing something out there. And then once we're again right here, just because they converge in these two spots, I'm putting the, what do you call it? The regular spikes. Oh, and one thing before I get moving. So these two walls are very important. So what happens if these two walls aren't here is they actually walk past it. Let me try to get to the other side. So they're right here. They actually walk past it and just drop down here instead, like by this waterfall. So yeah, you gotta have those two walls right there. You should have the whole lobber shield, in fact, because lobbers love sitting right here and just shooting your base. Like I did, I made that mistake somehow, honestly, stupid. But there we go. Every other one. You don't need one right here. They shouldn't be walking on this. And then last thing down here. 2 wall dynamos. Okay. Like I said, if you don't want to risk not having traps, you could place one right here, here, also right here. I think this one is lobbers and what do you call it? So lobbers and smashers. The lobbers die really fast, by the way, with the tire traps because they have no health. So your problem is smashers. But you have such a long spawn, like compared to the other side, compared to the east side, you have so much space to just build whatever you want. So this should be more than enough to kill them. And then right here, gas trap. And now we're by this natural ramp. Let's just, you can put a trap here if you want, but I'm not gonna do it. But just wall dynamos everywhere. There we go. I left this open originally. I think I already said it, but I had floors right here and walls right here, but that's not necessary. So for right here, the only thing getting this far is the smasher. So actually, would it be better to slow them down with the wooden floor spikes? I think it actually might. Wait, let me compare the damage. Damn, this is 50,000 damage. It's actually really good. Well, at least I think it is. But okay. Say cannonball traps everywhere. Not in here. Floors. Now, if you remember this, I hope I explained it well. But for the east spawn, you don't have a lot of space to build. So what we did is made him go around up here and go up. And what this is basically like, I guess, a backup plan. So if they start, like I said, there's a hotspot right here, which is honestly stupid. And it blew up a lot of this. So if this does get destroyed, at least want them to have a way to go around instead of beating through that, if that makes sense. So assuming all this gets destroyed, they'll at least walk through here and it'll connect them to this other trap tunnel. right? Instead of them messing that one up, because let me see if I can get through it. If the hotspot destroys everything in the bottom, and I hope it doesn't destroy the ceilings, I really hope it doesn't. But if it destroys everything down here, and they start making their way through, if this was blocked off, if I had blocked this off, if I blocked all this off, they would go up through the, there's a natural ramp right here. This thing's right here. Yeah, they would beat through this wall and then basically make it so these husks might be less likely to go up here. I guess I kind of fixed that by giving them another pathway, 2 pathways. So maybe it's not that big of a problem, but I'm still leaving this as a backup. But before we get to that side, we go up this ramp. First thing, before I forget. Just 2 ceiling electric fields should be. Oh, actually, put this one for the ones that are down here. And then, oops, one more here. And unfortunately, you really can't have any ceilings right here. I mean, you probably could have had one right here. I don't know why I got rid of it. Oh, it's because they'll break that wall and they'll jump on this and then jump down. But this should be enough though. This is a lot of damage. So they make their way up here. So from right here, I don't know which ones would be better. I mean, actually, at this point, they're already charging the smashes, and that's the only thing making it this far. And I don't think any amount of wooden floor specs would slow them down. So just wherever you have open floors near the amplifier, go with these, and then walls. I'm doing the cannon with broadsides. Right here. You don't need any right here. Don't need these. I'll get to this in a second. These. You do need these. These. I know these kind of seem kind of random, and they are, but I'm worried that if a smash charges from that side, they'll charge all the way. They'll end up back here, and it'll get hit by these traps. Now, like I said, I did block that whole path off, so you probably don't need any traps right here. So I'm gonna leave it blank just for now. If it turns out they do come through there, I'll just come back and add them. Since I don't actually have to tear anything down, I could just add the traps. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do actually. If this turns out the smashes do break everything, these traps are too weak, I'm gonna end up putting cannonball traps right here. Just basically spamming them everywhere. Even though I already am kind of doing that. Just like that. And then, well, I'm running low on these. Like that. So then go back to the ceiling electric field. Make sure you didn't miss any. Sorry. I'm gonna go pretty far with, actually not that far. Well, I guess it's as far as I can go. Right here. You actually probably didn't need that one I just placed. Okay, like this. This should be enough. But you never know. You can never be too safe. And that should be it for the actual amplifier. Oh, wait. I have no clue when this video is gonna go up because I think it's glitching out. It's not letting me upload another video. I really hope I can upload this. Wooden floor spike. So right here on this one, I am gonna place. Oh, did I place something? No. On this one, I am gonna place dynamos because they'll end up charging through this and end up in this box. So I'll put one right here, on this one. And you could also go under these and place traps underneath them. I'll do it for this one right here. So this is basically the upstairs. That's what I'm gonna call it, the upstairs trap channel, right above this one. So oops, this should be closed. It's like that. So before I get done with the rest of it, let's jump back down here. Right here. So once again, this is where the backup is at. I'm gonna place a. Oh man. See, what I originally was gonna do is place traps everywhere, but now with this hotspot, like the hotspot, I'm pretty sure it destroys traps because there's no way my traps ran out. Like I recorded, or I ran it, and then I came back over here. There's a hotspot, and all of this was destroyed. But not just that, also my traps were out somehow. So, but I am gonna place these three right here, three ceiling zappers. I'll place the. I actually will place a stun light right here. I'm not gonna place that many traps there actually. Change of plans. Oh wait, maybe. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with all dynamos. Just like that. It's a very small tunnel, unfortunately, because man, that hotspot really just threw me off. I didn't think there would be one this far, especially in where we like this close to another amplifier. But it was pretty much the ones right here, and these two floors. I think these walls were actually still standing. So this, you can actually still place a trap right here. And I'm still gonna place the ceiling zappers. Actually, you can probably place all the traps because that was a very rare hotspot. At least I've never seen them before. So it might never happen again. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna place the. Oops. I'm gonna place all these traps. Man, see, I already messed up. Now I can't get behind these walls. Unless I edit from... Oh, shit. Yeah, I already messed up. Oh, well. Just be careful with doing that. I'm pretty sure I can edit out the other way, but still. So for this backup plan, place your best traps. Now we get up here. Yeah, see, we can actually do it. So... Once again, I'm still going to do it. Just in case. Because I really have never seen that hotspot spawn right here. It's probably because I haven't ran endurance in so long, and it's probably actually common. And I know someone's probably screaming at me. Oh, I can't do this one. Alright. So... You already kind of started part of it. So let's go towards the spawn actually. First, let's do this one. This is pretty expensive, by the way. Sorry. So that's just kind of like how endurance is. So if you remember, I placed this right here. There's a spawn right here. Gas traps. Down here, same thing. Gas traps. You probably could place some wall traps right here, but I'm not gonna do it. So what I actually did is, like I said, I don't know if they were going around here because I was near the I was like fighting down here, but just in case, I left a drop for them where you could place right now. Wow, I'm really low. Okay, so that already means there's 100. That means this whole amplifier uses more than 100. What do you call it? Broadsides. I'm gonna give myself 35 more. That should be enough. So about 135 maybe broadsides used on this one. Actually, I'm gonna stay close because I'm running low on a lot. But so, like I said, whenever I build this, I have no clue if these are gonna get destroyed. Oh, actually, turns out the spawn actually reaches behind this too, which is honestly just stupid. So you might actually want to break this, because like for that spawn, it reaches back here, and some of this got destroyed. So might as well leave it open. Break this one too. But yeah, you don't need traps under these, because well, actually there might be a spawn right here, but this is more just for them to walk on and walk down. But yeah, so you might not want to do this, just spamming all these broadsides. I'm just doing it just to see what happens, because I have no clue this is gonna work. These might all get destroyed like right when they spawn in, and I might just be wasting my own materials. But so when we get to this left side right here, they shouldn't be hit by 5 traps. or have taken 5 effects or whatever you want to call it. But so in case they haven't, this is where I'm going to use a sound wall right here, and another no, yeah, one right here. So 2 sound walls, and then a wall dynamo and a wall dynamo. Okay. So it could look something like this. Your trap tunnel, or your spawn trap. And now, really quick. Oh wait. Okay. Use whatever has your best durability, because this one is most likely gonna run out. So I got 60 on my tire traps and 74 on my electric field. I'm gonna use the electric field for sure, because this one has ran out for me. It didn't end my endurance run, so it wasn't like the end of the world, you know. But just FYI, these traps can run out. Actually, I'm pretty sure no chance. I'm gonna shoot myself.